football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Makes it 2nd down and 12 now. A play action looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Bears with 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Hawkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And there's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
They tried to get the counterplay to the edge, Kirk. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with them.
Back to pass. It's Hawkins. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. A deep shot to the right. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Snags a quick throw. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against his zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He lets it rip. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. The shotgun running play call. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Time for just one more play in the first quarter of this playoff game. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. So here comes the Baylor offense. good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Caught by the receiver.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's third and short from the plus 24. Could be four-down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He finds some space. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks instead. We've now got fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. The RPO to the right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, that's another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Longhorns have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes off in a bootleg. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. The sure hands. It's Chavez. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's Hawkins. down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And he'll set up to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out 4th down and 1.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fourth down, no punt, out of field goal range. They're going for it. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bears will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Chavez. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Texas. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's got room to run. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Scrambling and throwing it deep. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The tight end has got it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. He keeps it himself. And the Bears will line up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back in motion now. Pressure is coming. Looks toward the sideline and finds the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They're going to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And a handoff as they run the counter play. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On the ground, it's Simon. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up.
Cooler 18. Ready.
And he gets there on the ground. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Sticking with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Twelfth play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB keeper all the way. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. That's a designed quarterback keeper.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down, I think this one's all but over.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's picked for a third time tonight. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and